Tomorrow is Easter, a Christian holiday that can kind of be summed up as Jesus gave his life so that we could have ours. I'm not Christian, but I grew up in the church. I'm not asking you to give your life for somebody. What I am asking you to do is to give $5 or $15 to somebody to help them stay sheltered, which could save their life. Which, in my opinion, is a great way to honor that holiday, whether you believe in it or not. To be honest, I think it's a great way to live your life, period, no matter what day it is. We could pull back and look at, how Christians appropriated pagan imagery with bunnies and eggs and how that's connected to colonialism. It actually relates to my friend Mem's specific experiences, but in a way it relates to all of our experiences. Mem is Black and queer and disabled. We use those labels to acknowledge that there are systems of oppression in place that make it really hard for them to survive. There are systems of eugenics in place for people who don't fit a certain standard. That's what identity politics is. That's why we talk about how my friend is Black and chronically ill and facing homelessness. Those are not separate issues. Those are interconnected issues. And the fact that they've been begging online for years to be able to survive and see other people with different marginalization get their campaigns fulfilled. People who come closer to the ideal standard. If you think that everybody today is saying that everything is eugenics, it's because a lot of things are. And allowing campaigns like this to just pass by without getting fulfilled, allowing multiply marginal people to succumb to those systems of eugenics, makes you complicit in those systems of eugenics. That's what I mean when I say it becomes a culture. You mock people for asking for help, no matter what their need, and it gives you permission to mock anybody who's asking for help, which people do. You may draw the line at cat spay, but a lot of people draw the line at human who refuses to work to support themselves, or who can't and therefore isn't worthy of survival. It's a slippery slope from here to here. I ask you, is housing enough of an ask for you, enough of a need for two disabled people who cannot work, who have so much utility debt that they will be evicted? They've been able to pay rent, but they have utility debt, so they will be evicted. They will be evicted if you keep scrolling. If you're still here, this video is a lot longer than I want it to be, but clearly not enough is being said on behalf of my friend Mem, who again is sick and disabled and exhausting themselves trying to get this fulfilled, trying to make sure that they and their roommate and their cat survive. Finding out that a cat is involved, is that going to make you keep scrolling? Even knowing how valuable a pet is to you, even knowing how incredibly important pets can be to sick and disabled people. Is it really the cat, or is that just your excuse? Are you trying to find the one flaw in this person, in me, that justifies your urge, your need, your desire to scroll past? Examine that. Do something to counteract it, because you're part of the problem. And my friend Mem and their roommate and their cat will become homeless. And that means they'll probably die, because homelessness is a statistical death rate for anybody. 60% more likely to die if you're homeless. Can you imagine if you are sick and disabled? And that's only talking about one level of their marginalization. If you're still here, help somebody. Help me, help them. This video is too long to hold anybody's interest, but there are important things that need to be said. They feel like they're screaming into the void to nobody. They feel like they're gonna die. Am I screaming into the void to nobody? Link in my bio.